What's good, y'all? It's Timothy Jerome. I'm a novelist. I make songs, kids books. I do a lot of stuff. But today, I'm back with another book review. So today, I'm going to be reviewing You Made a Fool of Death with Your Beauty. So, hate the name. Love the story. I just feel like the name is really, really long. I feel like it could have been shorter, but love the story. Love the story. It's a crazy, crazy. So another one of my friends actually put me onto this book, and honestly, as she was telling me, the same thing that happened last time happened again, where she was telling me everything that was going on in the book, and as I was listening, I was like, okay, I need to listen to this book because it sounds really, really messy. So the book is about our main character named Faye and her basically navigating life after her husband passed away. So her husband passed away 5 years ago in a bad car accident, and she's really, really sad. Of course, that's the love of her life, but she's learning to rebuild her life and get back onto the dating scene. So she bumps into this guy named Milan at a party. One thing leads to another, and then it leads to another a couple more times. They become like friends with benefits, essentially. However, she didn't really feel anything for him past the physical. So together they went to another party, and then Milan's friend Nasir ended up having a crush on Faye. Which already I was like, oh, so we're starting off like this. It's like in the first, second, third chapter. Like, okay, so she's just homie hopping. Okay, that's cool. Like, that's cool, you know, do your thing. Like, as long as everyone's consenting and everyone's happy. It was still kind of messy though, but you know. So he actually took her out, he wined and dined her. However, Faye again, he was a little bit younger than her. She just wasn't really feeling him like that. But she thought he had a cool vibe, so she kept on hanging out with him. So they would chill, go to concerts, and then she let him know that, oh, I actually make a lot of paintings, I make drawings, that's my career. So he was like, oh, that's really cool. There's actually like I think he said like there's an art show in my home country. Mind you, the whole entire cast, as you can see, are black. All the characters are black. So he was saying like, oh, in my home islands, you could come through. Like, you know, like we do a lot of art stuff. Maybe you could give a piece to our art show. So she was like, really? That's really, really cool. I'm like at a corner store waiting for my food to get ready. So there's mad cars passing by, so ignore it. But basically, so they end up going to the art show after knowing each other for like a few weeks. They end up going to his home country. It's terrible because I forgot what the country was, but they end up going to his home country. So, as they get off the plane and Nasir, the friend's father, comes and picks them up, Faye, the main character, she recognizes the father, and that he was actually on a TV show that she liked. And not only did she recognize him from the TV show, she realized she was actually really, really attracted to him. She was like, whoa, this man is actually very fine. He's making me feel feelings. And she realized compared to the other two guys, they both had crushes on her. This is the first guy that made her feel something. She was like, wait, I'm actually kind of feeling this guy a little bit. Like, what the heck? So, as you can imagine, things get really weird on the islands because, for one, the son, Nasir, has a crush on Faye. He wants her to be his girlfriend to the point where he brought her to the island. And Faye is busy looking at the father the whole entire time. And they're on this beautiful island. And it gets messy. Soft spoiler. The father is looking at Faye too. So it gets really weird. It's a weird story. So even though I'm making it seem like it's really messy, it's actually really, really good. And I like the theme of self-evolution, basically. Because you can literally see Faye grow. And this book is so good that it literally had me talking to myself. Like, I don't want to say about what, because I don't want to give away any spoilers. But it had me going back and forth to myself like, oh, that's messed up, that's messed up. But on the other hand, so. That sounds like, okay, this is a good story. The fact that I'm like debating and going back and forth with myself, that means it's really, really good. So if you're looking for a good audiobook, book in general, I always listen to audiobooks because I be busy. But if you need a new good book, listen to You Made a Fool of Death with Your Beauty. 10 out of 10. Shout out to my friend for putting me on. It was a really, really great story. I finished it like in 2 weeks. Very easy read. Plus the writing is so beautiful. Like, honestly, she really used her artistic poetry in it. She was like, the sky sparkled with the desires of my heart. That's how she talks in it. And it's not corny at all, actually. It's actually really, really good. So I'll catch you next time for my next book review. Hopefully it'll be less loud. And yeah, listen to the book. Also, by the way, I'm also an author. I wrote the Luna case studies. Right now the ebook is actually $5 on Amazon. So you can go ahead and get the Kindle version, you know, read it up. It's an easy, smooth read. It's a great book. Probably my next book review will actually be on my book. So check me out later. I'll see you later, dog.